So after much deep and intense thought, I've decided to say that free-for-all is for straight-up tweakers. Like, right there, I hit the floor because someone could have spawned right there. Call me paranoid, but that shit's happened before, and it's crazy. Just, in this game, especially Black Ops 2, these spawns are so fucking erratic and ghetto, and just straight out of Compton, like, we'll give you a run for your money. Like, this shit's absolutely crazy. And the spawns actually scare me a little bit, because sometimes when you're playing and you kill someone, you know, you'll hope that they spawn across the map, but ever since Modern Warfare 2, whenever you kill someone, they will spawn within 10 feet of you, and you will have to kill them again. Kill or be killed. And just, it's fucking crazy, and, like, it's honestly kind of freaks me out a bit. Like, I had this one streak on Slums. I had a 10 kill streak within the first minute, and it was just some of the scariest shit ever. Because you're constantly killing people, and you're constantly gonna know they're gonna spawn really, really close to you. And, you know, you can't get them every time, you know. At some point, you're gonna fuck up or gonna die. And it's just so hard to get really good streaks in free-for-all and, you know, actually be consistent. Like, it's honestly impossible. And the only reason it was possible in Modern Warfare 3 was because you could sound horse so fucking well. Like, you could hear everything so clearly, and it was amazing. But in this game, everything's all groggy and crappy, and it just kind of fucking sucks. So you have to make the best of it, and the Blackbird you can't get until you get like 10 kills with hardline, so you're pretty much left out in the cold to fight for yourself. But honestly, this map, Hijacked, it's pretty much shotgun heaven. Everyone's always running around with that 870, and I just decided to be that one kid using all I know is it's called the new AA12 in my book. I stopped memorizing gun names in COD probably after, you know, Modern Warfare 2. That's when I stopped caring, really. And now every new COD, a gun, I'll just compare it to the old ones in the old CODs and, you know, just make assumptions based off that, pretty much. So anyway, I got the new AA12 and M4 carbine and just rocking those. And right here is just kind of a safe area to camp and hold out. And actually, this game, what had happened right before this was I had to get a playlist update, so it kicked everyone offline for a second. And when I got back on, I knew I was going to find noobs. I had my fingers crossed, and sure enough, first lobby, I find these kids, and then I fuck up right there and die in, like, the dumbest way of all time. Like, if that had been Modern Warfare 2 hit detection, I would have probably got, like, a double kill headshot on both the guys. But because it's Black Ops and Treyarch, and me and my bad aim, I fuck up. But this gun's also pretty crappy, too. Like, even if it was fully automatic, it still wouldn't be that good. It's so incredibly weak. And this is one of the only guns I'd actually advocate drop-shotting with. Like, I don't know why, but I just can't drop-shot anymore. It's like, not like I can't do it. Of course I can, but I just laugh at people that drop-shot, you know? Like, I did that so long ago, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever in World at War, but then I just kind of got past it and just, you know, you go through that phase in COD where you drop-shot a bunch, or you panic-knife a bunch, or you do whatever, but eventually you get past it. But I just find myself drop-shotting with this thing, because I think after Modern Warfare 2 they changed it where if you're sprinting with a shotgun your crosshairs get bigger, and before it was like your crosshairs were always a set, you know, what's the word, distance? Not distance, like they were a set like distance from each other, you know? They would always stay the same, but now when you sprint in this game and stuff, it makes them bigger and your shot's less accurate. That's why going prone makes them smaller, and you know, you're more likely to get the 4-shot 1 kill that this thing provides, which really isn't that great. You know, it's hard to pick up multi-kills with it, let alone 1 kill. So it's really one of those guns where you're just going to be at a disadvantage, but it is fun to use, I guess. Kinda, sorta, maybe, not really. I just wish Treyarch would make shotguns not suck dick, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen. It's fun to use. Maybe I'll pull a gameplay on this map with it. I've done a couple 10, 11 kill streaks with this thing, but it's so hard to maintain it, and, you know, the ammo, you burn through that so quick. Sometimes it'll take, you know, an upwards of, you know, 3 rounds, or, you know, 3-4 round bursts to get 1 kill. This thing has terrible range, and the attachments don't do it a lot of good either. It's kind of unfortunate, too, because this would have been a really good gun, you know, if they'd got it right. And then the other shotguns, the KSG, that is pretty much a bolt action in disguise if you think about it. I mean, it's cool in theory what they did with that. Gun with infinite range, and, you know, it only shoots 1 pellet. But overall, it's just a fail once you throw in, you know, hit detection and all this and that, and, you know, pretty much the basics of COD. Then what's the other one? The S12, that's the one that looks like a COD 4G3, reloads like an AK-47, but it's a shotgun. That thing isn't that useful either, you know. It'll take 4 or 5 shots up close, and then it begs the question, why am I even using a shotgun? when an SMG takes less bullets and kills faster. So, I don't know. Shotguns are kind of a derp in this game, but the gameplay was pretty good, 30 and 5. Had a couple nice tears, and I'll show you that slum streak and more failed gameplays to come, because that's all I seem to get. Never really good at pulling the actual gameplay. I think my standards are too high, or I just suck. Oh, I wish these were the COD 4 days when I gave no fucks. Fun times. But I'll adapt, change, get better, this and that, because you have to survive. So anyway, more Black Ops 2 to come, and I think tomorrow I'm going to upload some old COD clips I never did upload from, you know, the old CODs. I had a bunch of streaks I never uploaded. So look forward to that tomorrow. And it's really cold. Had some garlic spaghetti for dinner. Yum yum. And later.